Okay, so this will be a video to show how to prescribe medications maybe a little bit more efficiently and a little bit more easily. So starting off with me as the patient. So if you go down within the body chart in the quick notes section to the prescription, click on that, will open a window of the prescription module. So one thing that I have found to be more efficient is to create a favorite list of medications and then a custom um, plan for each medication. So I've already started with a few basic ones, but basically you search for the medication that you want to add to your favorites. So in this case, minocycline. And I've noticed that these blue ones are the ones that we are typically going to be using in practice. So if you have a lot of medications to search through, look for the ones in blue. So we'll click on this, Mino Oral 100. So first thing, this is where you set it to favorite on the top right. And then you click on the 100 milligram and it gives you a lot of these formats. So basically you can click on any of them and it will open up this window. So we have substitution allowed. So this is the DAW or dispenses written. So this is generic. So we'll leave the box checked. 30 capsules. This maximum daily dose doesn't really matter. 1 in this case. Take 1 capsule by mouth daily. I like to add additional directions with food. And then I typically give 1 refill. I do click chronic because I do want it to stay in the prescription window for when the patient comes back more than 30, 60 days later that this was a medication that was being used. And then I will click Save Custom Format. Now you don't have to put this title in here, but I find it to be helpful. So for this, I'll put in 100 milligram daily. I'll add the prescription status, though I'm not exactly sure what that does, and then hit save. So I'm not sending this for this patient right now. So what this does, so when you go to this window and you're going to prescribe the new medication, you click on prescribe new medication. These are the medications that I've currently created in my favorites. You'll see minocycline is now here. When you click on this, it opens up all the options. When you click on 100, you see here is my custom format. So when I click on that, everything is preset and I can hit send to pharmacy as long as my pharmacy is set. So I found that to be helpful. I have done other medications in my favorites thus far. Let me click on the prescription window again. So a good example is triamcinolone. So remember, prescribe new drug, triamcinolone, which has multiple options. So here in point 1, I've created a custom format for 15 grams and 80 grams because I typically don't use this tube format that they have as their default. And then so basically I'm going through a lot of my commonly prescribed medications and putting that in here. Next I'll put in Desinide so that it'll make a quick list for me to easily prescribe. And then if something is not on here, then obviously you can search through here for whatever you're looking for and remember to look for the blue one.